You are exhausted. Your body is done. You have been running all day, and the moment you finally lie down, your mind switches on. Thoughts you did not ask for. A list of everything you forgot to do. Conversations you had 3 years ago. And you just lie there, staring at the ceiling. Completely wired. Completely unable to sleep. You have been told this is stress. You have been told to try meditation. You have been told to put your phone down earlier. And none of it works because none of it addresses what is actually happening inside your body when this occurs. There are 4 specific biological mechanisms that cause your brain to stay alert when your body is desperate for sleep. Your doctor has almost certainly never explained any of them. And until you understand what is actually happening, you will keep lying there night after night wondering why sleep feels like something that happens to other people. Let me show you exactly what is going on. Mechanism 1. Your cortisol is not dropping when it should. Cortisol follows a strict daily rhythm. It peaks at approximately 8 in the morning to wake you up and should decline steadily through the day, reaching its lowest point around midnight. This declining arc is what creates the biological condition for sleep. When the arc works correctly, your body temperature drops, your heart rate slows, and your brain transitions from alert to restful. But here is what destroys this arc. Every artificial light source you expose yourself to after sunset, your phone screen, your laptop, your television, your kitchen lights, sends a direct signal to your hypothalamus that it is still daytime. Your hypothalamus cannot tell the difference between sunlight and the light from your phone screen. It responds to both identically. It keeps cortisol elevated. An elevated cortisol at 11 p.m. means your brain is biologically stuck in the middle of the afternoon even though your body has been awake for 16 hours. This is why you feel wired and tired simultaneously. Tired is your body. Wired is your cortisol. They are fighting each other, and cortisol wins every time. Mechanism 2. Your adenosine system has been hijacked. Adenosine is the sleepiness molecule. Every hour you are awake, your brain accumulates adenosine. After 16 hours of wakefulness, adenosine pressure becomes overwhelming. This is what creates the deep, irresistible urge to sleep. Under normal circumstances, this adenosine pressure combined with low evening cortisol produces sleep within 10 to 20 minutes of lying down. But here is the problem. Caffeine works by blocking adenosine receptors in your brain. It does not reduce adenosine. It physically blocks the receptors that detect it. When caffeine wears off, usually 5 to 7 hours after consumption, all the adenosine that accumulated while the receptors were blocked floods in simultaneously. This creates the afternoon energy crash most people experience. But if you had caffeine at 2 p.m., that means adenosine receptors are still partially blocked at 9 p.m. Your brain cannot fully register its own exhaustion. You lie down and your brain cannot feel how tired it actually is because the receptors are still partially blocked. The tiredness is there. Your brain simply cannot access it. Mechanism 3. Your body temperature is not dropping. Core body temperature must drop by approximately 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit to initiate sleep. This is not optional. It is a hard biological requirement. The drop triggers the release of melatonin and signals the brain that the sleep window has opened. Anything that keeps your core temperature elevated after 9 p.m. delays or prevents this drop. Intense exercise within 3 hours of sleep raises core temperature for hours afterward. Hot showers immediately before bed raise core temperature. A warm bedroom keeps core temperature elevated. And here is one that surprises most people. Eating within 2 to 3 hours of sleep raises core temperature because digestion generates significant metabolic heat. Your stomach is working. Your liver is processing. Your core temperature stays up. And your brain stays alert, waiting for the drop that never comes. Mechanism 4. Your nervous system is locked in threat mode. Your autonomic nervous system has 2 states. Sympathetic, fight or flight, alert, vigilant, ready to respond. And parasympathetic, rest and digest, calm, safe, ready to recover. Sleep is only possible in parasympathetic mode. The problem is that the modern nervous system never fully leaves sympathetic mode. Checking email at 9 p.m. is a threat signal. Reading news before bed is a threat signal. An unresolved argument replaying in your mind is a threat signal. A notification sound from your phone at 10 p.m. is a threat signal. Each of these keeps the sympathetic nervous system active. And a sympathetic nervous system does not sleep. It monitors. It scans. It waits for the next threat. This is why your mind races the moment you lie down. Lying down removes all distractions. The nervous system, which has been scanning for threats all day, now has your full attention and uses it to review every unresolved situation in your life. Did you know that over 80% of people watching this channel are not subscribed? You just learned the 4 biological mechanisms that explain why you cannot fall asleep even when you are completely exhausted. This series on sleep has multiple videos coming, each one targeting a specific sleep problem with a specific solution. Subscribe now so you do not miss them. Hit subscribe. Then the protocol that fixes all 4 mechanisms. Now here is exactly what to do starting tonight. Fix 1. Cut all artificial light after 9 p.m. or switch every screen to maximum night mode. This is not a suggestion. This is a biological requirement. Your hypothalamus needs darkness after sunset to allow cortisol to complete its natural decline. Blue light blocking glasses worn after 9 p.m. are the second best option if you cannot eliminate screens entirely. The cortisol response to light is immediate. Even 10 minutes of bright screen exposure at 10 p.m. can delay cortisol decline by 60 to 90 minutes. Fix 2. Cut all caffeine before noon. Not 2 p.m. Noon. With a 5 to 7 hour half-life, a coffee at 1 p.m. still has 50% of its caffeine active at 7 or 8 p.m. At that level, adenosine receptors are still partially blocked when you lie down. The adenosine pressure that should be driving you into deep sleep cannot fully register. Move your last caffeine to before noon, and within 4 to 5 days the difference in sleep onset time will be measurable. Fix 3. Lower your bedroom temperature to between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, that is 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. This is the temperature range supported by sleep research as optimal for initiating and maintaining deep sleep. If you cannot control room temperature, a cold shower 60 to 90 minutes before bed paradoxically helps. It raises skin temperature temporarily, which triggers a rebound core temperature drop as your body compensates. This drop mimics the natural pre-sleep temperature decline and can reduce sleep onset time significantly. Fix 4. Create a hard stop on threat input 60 minutes before bed. No email. No news. No social media. No difficult conversations. No checking anything that could generate a problem your brain will feel compelled to solve. Your nervous system needs a decompression window, a period where no new threats are introduced, so it can transition from sympathetic to parasympathetic. This 60-minute window is the most underrated sleep intervention that exists, and it costs nothing. Fix 5. Take 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate 60 minutes before sleep. We covered this in detail in the magnesium video. Magnesium glycinate binds to GABA receptors in your brain, the same receptors that anti-anxiety medications target, and allows your nervous system to downregulate from sympathetic to parasympathetic. It also directly suppresses the late-evening cortisol spike that keeps your brain in alert mode. This is the single most effective supplement intervention for sleep onset, and it addresses mechanisms 1 and 4 simultaneously. The combination of these 5 fixes implemented together creates the biological conditions your brain requires to transition from wired to asleep. Not one of them alone. All 5 together. Because all 4 mechanisms are active simultaneously and each fix addresses a different one. Cortisol, fix 1 and 5. Adenosine, fix 2. Body temperature, fix 3. Nervous system, fix 4 and 5. Implement all 5 tonight. Not tomorrow. Tonight. Your body already knows how to sleep. It has done it every night for your entire life. What is stopping it right now is not insomnia. It is 4 specific biological interferences that are entirely within your control to remove. Comment below with which of the 4 mechanisms you think is your main problem. Write the number. 1 for cortisol. 2 for adenosine. 3 for temperature. 4 for nervous system. I want to know. This is general educational content only. Always consult your physician before making changes to your health regimen or supplement routine. See you in the next one.